Atlanta, Georgia, South Side. Back when payphones still worked and corner stores had more traffic than Walmart, there was a teenager African-American named Daniel. Everybody called him Cool Breeze. He looked like Keith Sweat Body Life Debo from Friday, Real Bodybuilder. You didn't have to ask why he had that kind of vibe. Smooth, laid back, lifted weights, smelled like cocoa butter in trouble. Girls loved him. Dudes respected him. He never started drama, never raised his voice, but somehow always got the last word. Cool Breeze wasn't flashy, just cool. Some people got it like that. He'd post up at the store by the trap, dapping up old heads and young ones alike. Wearing a tank top that showed off them arms he worked on like it was a full-time job. But he wasn't just muscle, he had jokes, stories, and a good heart. If you were hungry, he'd get you a bag of chips. If you needed a ride, he'd find you one. But like a lot of stories around here, his took a turn. Somewhere in his 20s, Cool Breeze faded. Slowly at first, less shine, then faster. Started hanging with the wrong crowd, disappeared for a few days at a time. Next thing you know, he was Rip. They called him Rip because he'd rip you off so smooth you'd think it was magic. A certified Norafund crackhead con man. You'd pull up asking for something. He'd jump in your car, all polite. Let me show you where the real fire at. Bro! He'd take you on a little drive, hit a spot, slide back in like nothing happened. All right, it's in the back seat. Appreciate you, King. You'd sit there searching for it while Rip Rick will get out the car and argue with you that is in the back seat swelling up. And then you'd realize there was nothing in the back seat. Just your crushed dreams and a 40-ounce rolling around on the floorboard. He sold fake drugs, soap, flour, candle wax, sold hope in sandwich bags. And because he still had that muscle from back in the day, you didn't want to press him too hard. People were mad, sure, but also nervous. Rip might have been a crackhead, but he could still slap the daylight out of you if you weren't careful. But here's the thing, he was still cool with me. He never tried me, always showed love, gave respect, called me big dog. Even if I was younger, there was something in him deep under the addiction and hustler that still remembered being Cool Breeze. Then one day, he sold to the wrong person. Tried that same smooth routine fake drugs, right around, sweet-talking it. Didn't land right. Word is, the dude came back fast. Shot him close to the waist reel. Clozanne left him bleeding out near the store he used to run like a king. That was the end of Rip. The street had no ceremony, just rumors, sirens, and silence. But I remember Cool Breeze. Not the addict, not the thief, the teenager who made everybody feel good just by showing up, who stayed chill in a world full of fire, who had the smile of a star and the soul of someone who didn't want to hurt nobody. He got lost. A lot of us do.